Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this next edition of the Autistic SuperBlog's The Hot Take. It's been a while since I've done these before, so if I'm a little bit rusty, please forgive me. And I wanted to just say thank you for all the people that have been watching the Advent Hope and the Letters from Lent, and I really appreciate it. Most of this is going to be about those things, but also about recent news about Pope Leo XIV and the current occupant in the White House right now. Now, let me please explain why I'm mentioning Letters from Lent and the Advent Hope. As you all know, I'm autistic, but I'm also a Roman Catholic. So for me, seeing the Pope being mocked, last year was kind of a bad feeling because the Pope, as head of state, and someone who is not just American, but also someone who is not supposed to be non-political, definitely feels like, makes me feel like this is a hot take that I need to address how I feel about this. I want to just explain. I stand with Pope Leo XIV 100%. And here's the reason why. Obviously, I am a Roman Catholic, as you all know, dear readers and viewers and listeners. But I also feel like there are certain things that you shouldn't cross. There are certain things that you shouldn't be against or for. Like, I made my feelings clear about abortion. I've made my feelings clear about other things too. The things that I do for Letters from Lent and the Advent Hope are all based on what the scriptures tell me when it comes to the readings that I look at my computer. Now, I want to make sure you all notice that I do those months, perhaps too many months in advance, and I try and do the best I can with them. But that's beside the point. I've always felt the Vatican is safe. Something that you can always talk to everyone about, because the Vatican is not about politics. The Catholic Church is not about politics. Yes, religion should influence politics, but it should be used as a dialogue or as an inner conversation with yourself and with other people, not to demean anyone, but to open dialogue from your side of the board, but also from others' points too. Which kind of makes the current occupant in the White House, this is AI picture, seem a little blasphemous. So I wanted to take the time to say that, again, I stand with Pope Leo XIV, absolutely. I stand with Bishop Mark of Albany, and I stand with Archbishop Hicks of the Archdiocese of New York. I wanted to say that in art, there are amazing artists. I know that for a fact. I've mentioned them here on the Autistic Super channel before, and I will continue to do so, especially later this year. But there's always been controversy. It's never been controversy in a bad way, but controversy that opens people up to dialogue is a good thing. Controversy, like you saw with the AI image, definitely is one of the worst. And I want to be clear on one thing. What Pope Leo was talking about was about the unwanted war in Iran. What the president did is absolutely immoral and could constitute war crimes, as could the Secretary of Defense. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because Pope Leo, as the head of the Roman Catholic Church, was speaking on that. He was speaking on that part of the deal. He was actually trying to explain what not only church teaching believes, as he should, but he's also trying to appease to the human heart, to the human spirit. Because despite what the Secretary of Defense always likes to say, peace isn't always through strength. It should be about strength. Peace should be through dialogue, through understanding, through getting to know the person that you're talking to without having to feel like you're walking on eggshells. And sometimes it means a culture clash, and sometimes it means something that you gain from it too. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because I feel like that's been lost, and it's something that I feel like needs to be addressed on a multiple scale. So I want to ask all of you readers and viewers and listeners to do one thing. If you get into an argument with someone because of politics or religion and all that stuff, just try to think of things from their side, from their point of view, to kind of see things from where they're standing, from where the other person is standing, and by that you might be able to figure out why this person believes what they believe, or why they feel that this is important and that's important and all that stuff. All we need is dialogue. All we need is open lines of communication. We don't need any feuds. We don't need any battles, unwanted battles. And we certainly don't need to talk ill about anyone, especially the Pope. So that's going to be my this is my preaching on that whole situation, and that's where I want to end with. So if you like these if you have a comment for me, please share them in the description below. And if you like these videos, please like, share, and subscribe. You can check out all my videos in the Autistic Super Channel .wordpress, on the Autistic Super Channel on YouTube, and on the Autistic SuperBlog .wordpress.com. Until next time, dear readers and viewers and listeners, stay safe, stay strong, stay talking, and as always, shine on.